Com. Connor McKenzie alongside my partner John Hale, about to start second game of our doubleheader. The lineups there, as you can see, Sam Smith, Logan Sunby, Sydney Toy Lolo, Kendall Freer, Caitlin Brown on the mound. Hope Martin out in right field this time. Hannah LeBeau at first. Designated player Jessica Thompson. Kristen Shoemaker playing at shortstop, and Allie Baird catching for the day. On the mound for the Rangers in this game is going to be Madison Garza again. In the second go around here against the Storm. First pitch there from Brown is a strike against Garrett. It's going to be interesting battle here today. In the second half, the Rangers trying to get something going here after just getting pounded by the Crimson Storm offense, taking advantage against Aaron Norrie and Madison Garza. That ball just fouls off the edge of the bat against Garrett. One pitch, 0-2 pitch there from Brown results in a ball just hiding outside the box for ball one. Brown with the 1-2. She goes down looking there, as Brown is able to strike out first batter of this doubleheader. Now send Stephanie Cowser up to the plate for the Rangers. Getting a little different lineup here for Crimson Storm with LeBeau at first, Freer at second. First pitch there from Brown. Catches the edge of the plate for strike one. Shoemaker playing shortstop, Toilo at third. Brown on the mound, Baird at catcher. Logan Sunby out left. Hope Martin had it right this time. Shot there by Cowser. Was looking for something on that pitch, but just couldn't get enough on it. Fouls off right for strike one. Move our count now to 1-2 as that pitch goes low and outside from Brown. Brown with the 1-2. Pitch catches the inside and high. Strike two. And that pitch just got a little bit away from Cowser there. Not able to connect on all the way on the throw. Brown with the 1-2. Pitch goes high over the plate for ball two. Brown checks the instruction from the dugout with the 2-2 here. She goes down swinging. 2 up, 2 down. Miss Caitlin Brown, 2 strikeouts to start the day. Good start from Brown, John.
Well, she averages 5.57 strikeouts per game, so she's already starting out very, very strong in regards to how she stacks up for just an average game. So 2 strikeouts already in the first inning. That's a great step in the right direction.
Absolutely. Send the right fielder Megan Sanders up to the plate. She holds for ball one. As you said, John, just a great start here for Caitlin Brown after a bit of an off start the other day. Looking to come out strong. She does. Strike one, move the count 1-1. And Brown receives instruction from coaching staff with the 1-1 and 2 outs. And that ball holds for strike two. Again, another great start here from Brown. Looking to put these batters away early.
In the past 2 days, I mean, starting the second game yesterday, she started out just as strong, and she's starting out strong at this game. So as long as she can keep the momentum going like she does right there with another strikeout.
Good night. So. 3 up, 3 down. Just like that, the Storm out of the top of the first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors.
The top of the first, no runs, no hits, no errors.
Hardly any foul balls hit, John, in the first of that top inning. I'm feeling pretty good for the Crimson Storm. Sam Smith, Logan Sunby, and Sidney Toilo up to bat when we come back here at SNUathletics.com. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to SNUathletics.com. Sam Smith leading off for the Crimson Storm. Our first at bat had a nice day against Garza and Aaron Norrie. First half of our doubleheader. She's going to hold for strike one looking. That ball just came over the middle of the plate. Good looking throw there from Garza. Get a good start.
Sam Smith trying to look and see if she can keep her hot streak going. She has just been on fire the past 2 games. I mean, it's just been amazing. It's going to be interesting to see if she's been going to be able to keep the hot streak going.
Absolutely. She went 2 of 2 on the day, driving in 1 RBI and had two walks. Able to get things going against Garza and Norrie, as I said earlier. And she'll just look to continue that trend here against Garza. She fouls that one off. Looked like it was going to stay fair, but it bounces back foul. We'll stay here with the 1-2 count. And the Storm in the last game went 10 of 24. Their at bats driving in 8 runs and 4 walks. Nobody's striking out. A lot of fly outs and ground outs that happen. Is the pitch here from Garza just gets outside for ball 2. And on the flip side, Northwest Oklahoma State, 5 hits and 25 total at-bats. And drove in 1 run, 4 walks, 10 strikeouts to the Kayla Wyatt. Just absolutely on fire, John. So look to see if they can come out with some fire and heat up those bats quickly.
Now, Kayla Wyatt, I mean, don't expect that her day is over. We could very well be seeing her in the 6th, possibly 5th inning. So do not count out Miss Wyatt to be done for the day.
Madison Garza. Pitch goes high above the plate. Now a full count. So we'll see what Garza looks to throw here against Smith with the full count. And still in this first at bat. Shot gets fouled off the edge of the bat. Staying here full count. Smith holding for time. Sets her feet and just ready to wait the pitch from Garza here and make something happen early on. Ball just streaking inside. If she holds on that one, John, she may be able to get away with a walk there and get on base.
Now she just got a little bit impatient there and tried to take a hack at something that just wasn't there. She's lucky that she got just a little tiny piece of it so she can stay at the plate. And nevertheless, she needs to learn to let that one go on the next one.
Shot there by Smith. She's got good patience there. That ball just streaks right into the dirt. As the pitch count on that one was absolutely insane. Madison Garza, 9 pitches in that one at-bat against Smith, so she may be due in for a long day if patience for the Storm batters does hold up. And now Logan Sunby up to the plate. For the Storm went Actually, 0-4 on the day. Had a couple sacrifice bunts, and here we have a bunt right here to Vance Smith the second. Another sacrifice bunt here by Sunby, just advancing her teammates, being a very good team player and putting her teams in the right position to score.
Now that's only one. That's only one out. So, and here comes the big bat for the Crimson Storm. Sydney Toilolo had a home run the last game. Now we might see her try to swing for the fences once again as the wind's picked up a little bit. Head a little bit towards right center.
Tore low with the first pitch from Garza. Pitch goes high and inside for ball one. Again with the 1-0. Pitch catches just the edge of the plate for strike one. Good hold there from Toilo. Didn't like what she saw. Looked like she was going to be having to chase. Again with one on and one out in prime position to take some chances here in this at bat. That pitch goes right back to shortstop Jordan Hay, and she gets thrown out at first. Fielder's choice for the easy out, but advances Smith up to third base in scoring position. That will be Kendall Freer up to the plate for the Crimson Storm.
Now with two outs, you might be seeing Kendall Freer Christopher try to take one shot, try to fit it up right into the gap, but drive Smith home. So we'll see just a little bit.
Kendall Freer is 8 of 23 on the season with runners in scoring position. She holds right there for strike one. She'll look to change that here and bring Smith home to open up this ball game again in the first inning. Possibly get to the head of Garza. Had a rough outing against the Storm in the first game. She fouls that one off the right of her bat near the bullpen of the Rangers. Pitch here from Garza goes way outside, and we'll stay right here at the 1-2. Freer holding against Garza. Shot there gets fouled off the edge of the bat. Staying right here, 1-2, John. It's a good pitching battle here between these Storm players early on against Madison Garza. Her pitch count now up to 16 throws. The shot there by Freer, fouled off, but a nice snag there by the Ranger third baseman, Amber Mills, to end the inning and keep Sam Smith at bay at third and not let any runs come in. Storm, the Rangers knotted out a couple of goose eggs at the end of the first. So right back here at SNU Athletics with Jordan Hay up to the plate for the Rangers. Don't go anywhere.
All right, you want me Welcome back to SNUathletics.com here at the Cypress Athletic Complex. We're here in the top of the second inning with the Rangers. Jordan Haya, the shortstop, going to lead things off for Northwestern Oklahoma State. On the first pitch is a ball from Caitlin Brown. Starting this game over Kayla White, getting her breath, and she gets a hold of that one. It's heading back over the wall. And I believe it actually hit the yellow portion of the wall. So the first point of the game this time goes to Northwestern Oklahoma State on a home run by the shortstop Jordan Haya. So the first run of the ball game, this one goes to Northwestern Oklahoma State on the bat of Jordan Haya that sends it right over the fence. So Caitlin Brown will try to shake that one off and continue her pitching campaign in this one as her first hit, her first earned run. That one's going inside almost, and actually caught Madison McGraw, the left fielder, on her elbow. So she will take a leisurely stroll to first base and bring up Sarah Williams, the designated player.
Now batting number 25, Sarah Williams. I saw it.
And she pops that one up, foul. So Madison McGraw, the left fielder, up there on first base with Sarah Williams, the designated player at bat, and gets a little piece of that one, sends it right over to first base, and on the fielder's choice, we'll take out Sarah Williams, but we'll move McGraw over to second. That's the first out of the inning for the Rangers.
Number 17, Lacey Hudson.
Which brings the first baseman, number 17, Lacey Hudson, to the plate. And her first at-bat of this game. Caitlin Brown going to try and stop the bleeding. And she pops that one up into shallow field, and Shoemaker is able to catch it and corral it down for out number 2.
Now batting number 16, Amber Mills.
Next pitch by Caitlin Brown against number 16, Amber Mills. Amber Mills, the third baseman. And that pitch is also going to be called a ball. So 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs against Amber Mills. And that one is going to be into the strike zone for a strike to even up the count at 1 apiece. Next pitch by Brown is right into the strike zone for strike number 2. Right over the plate. It'll bring up the 1-2 scenario for Mills. And she will get a hold of that one. Bounces fair and is easily tagged out by the first baseman, Hannah LeBeau. And that will be the middle of the second inning. When we come back, it'll be the Crimson Storm back into the batter's box when we come back to SNUathletics.com.
One left on. Through 1.5, Northwestern leads 1-0.
Welcome back to SNUathletics.com. So the Rangers of Northwestern Oklahoma State draw first blood in this second game of our doubleheader on a Jordan Haya home run. Caitlin Brown will approach the pitcher will approach the batter's box, and on the first pitch will be called a ball. Going up against number 15, Madison Garza. The second pitch is also going to be called ball. So 2-0 scenario for Brown. That one, however, is going to be right over the plate, right in the middle for the strike. First of the inning. And that time, Caitlin Brown gets a big piece of it, shoots it right down the middle, where Peyton Garrett is able to field it, shoot it back over to second base. So Caitlin Brown will put the first hit on the board for Southern Nazarene and put her on first base. Brings up Hope Martin, the right fielder. She'll lay down the sack and hits Martin in the back. Hope Martin attempting to put down the sacrifice bunt, called foul, and the catcher for today, Audrey Estes, throws it right into her back, right smack dab in between the 2 and the 0 in her 20. So she will stay in the play. She will stay in the batter's box, and that time she gets a hold of it as her vengeance. But however, number 23, Megan Sanders, for the Rangers, is able to track that one down in the outfield and makes the diving catch. So Martin will sit down and brings up Hannah LeBeau, the first baseman. That looks like a message from Martin. You hit me in the back, I'm going to hit it over there. Thankfully for the Rangers, Sanders was able to come up with a grab. So Hannah LeBeau will approach, and she gets a little piece of that one, drops right into the middle between left and midfield, or left and center field. So it advances the runners a base and puts Brown in scoring position with Jessica Thompson approaching the batter's plate. Number 17, your designated player for today. And on the first pitch from Garza, it's a strike against Thompson. One out against the Crimson Storm thus far, one strike against Thompson. And a swing and a miss will put the second strike against her. That one goes way outside. Trying to get her to chase a little bit. Thompson not going to bite on the bait. Puts the first ball on the board against her. Next pitch just goes straight into the dirt, so that will bring up ball number 2. Nowhere that ball was nowhere close to the home plate. Goes right into the dirt about 5 feet in front of it. And that time it is fair. Thompson shoots it right down the first base foul line. It will drive in Caitlin. It will drive in Caitlin Brown. It will drive in Hannah LeBeau. Jessica Thompson with the first points for the Crimson Storm on a on an RBI, earning her 2 RBIs on the day, and we'll bring up Kristen Shoemaker, the shortstop. So an impressive hit
Now batting number 1.
by Jessica Thompson, just barely going fair right over the first base line. Looks like we will have a pinch runner come in.
Kendall Stockstill.
It'll be number 19, Kendall Stockstill, coming in to replace Jessica Thompson at second base.
Kendall Stockstill.
So Stockstill will take her position in the place of Thompson on second base as Shoemaker approaches the batter's box.
Coach K says he apologized to Oregon coach Dana Altman for remarks to Dylan Brooks. It's not my place. So we could say something to Dylan Brooks. They may be wrong about it. Wow, dude.
That first pitch is going to be a ball.
What did he say? Coach Altman for the stuff he said to Dylan Brooks. What was that? Oh, did you not hear about that? No.
And that time, Jose Shoemaker gets a little piece of it. And Stockstill will reach third on a fielder's choice. Shoemaker will come down after being called out at first, and will bring up the hot bat for the Crimson Storm these past 2 days,
Now batting with 13, Sam Smith.
Sam Smith. Sam Smith with a hot bat. That one goes low under the strike zone for ball 1. With the third run for the day for the Crimson Storm just 60 feet away.
So what did he say? Okay, so Dylan Brooks takes the 3.
Got to foul that one off to her right.
Left in the shot clock, 13 seconds left in the game. They're up like 15. Yeah, they're at 15. He just let it rip and hit it from like 30 feet out. He starts going around. They do all this. And Coach K went up to him after the game. He wasn't like ripping it. He was like, son, you're better than that. You don't do that. And Dylan goes, I'm sorry, my bad. You know, he like immediately apologized to Coach K.
And on the second pitch is a little bit outside for ball 2.
Said he did it. Coach K said something to him. And Coach K goes, I never said anything to him. I wouldn't do that. Wow. So they come back to interviews today, and Dylan goes, I should have never made that public.
And
That's my fault.
that pitch, however, is going to be called strike to even up the count at 2 apiece. So Sam Smith and a little bit of a batter pitcher battle between herself and Garza. And Sam Smith's going to foul that one off to the left this time.
But don't act like you just hit the game winner. You know? So.
So Garza and Sam Smith still locked in a battle. That time it's going to go way outside and way low to make the count full, 3-2. Sam Smith looking to get on base for, I believe, the 5th or 4th time in a row. And that one also goes ball, so that is a... Oh, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently that was a little bit of confusion between Sam Smith. She thought that was just ball 3. So Sam Smith will take the walk and go to first base. A little bit of confusion. She wanted to stay in there for another swing. So that'll bring up Logan Sunby, the left fielder. So Logan Sunby showing in that first game that she has a little bit of hidden power, and which she shows right there. However, just goes just foul. It was very, very close to being fair. Just went off the left side of the third base at the last possible second. Logan Sunby again trying to stare down Garza. And Sam Smith going to try and steal. Is now caught a pickle, and she's called out. That was Stockstill trying to come into home and try to put another run up on the board for the Crimson Storm. However, it was called out at the plate. So that will end the inning for the Crimson Storm. Crimson Storm scored 2 in that inning, and we will go to the top of the third when we come back to SNUathletics.com. Welcome back to SNUathletics.com. We're back here at the Cyber Athletic Complex as the first pitch in the top of the third inning by Caitlin Brown is fouled off by number 1, Audrey Estes. There's the first ball for Brown against Estes, so the count is even at 1. So Estes did not play in that first game earlier today. However, she is playing in this one. She calls time so she can have her quick little practice swing, try and gather herself. And a pitch from Brown is a strike right inside, right where no one's going to hit it. Brings the count to 1-2. So Brown will gather herself for her fourth pitch. What she does, she gets a little piece of it, and it goes just foul. Estes had a little bit of a lead on the defenders, on the infielders, trying to get to first base. She would have stayed fair. She would have easily made it to first. However, it just goes straight foul, and she'll stay put, and so will the count. And that's a swing and a miss going down. So Estes will take a seat. And we go back to the top of the order with number 2, Peyton Garrett, the center fielder, who's 0 for 1 in this game with a strikeout to start. Caitlin Brown already up to 4 strikeouts in this game, only 1 earned run, 1 hit, coming off a home run from Jordan Haya. That's her first pitch against Garrett is a strike. So Brown will have a look at her pitch sheet, and another foul by Garrett headed over there towards her own dugout. Just caught the top of her bat. And it makes it an 0-2 count. So Brown will try to put another out on the board. And she's unable to do it, but she pops it right up to Brown, and she tosses right over there to Hannah LeBeau. and that will end her second at bat, which will bring up number 21, Stephanie Kauser, the second baseman. Kauser's 0 for 1 today as well, also with a strikeout for today. Brown's first pitch is a shot. It's a shot back towards the wall. Hope Martin unable to get it. She's heading towards third, and she is safe at third. So reaching third on the throw, unable to be tagged at by Toy Lolo. It was a great shot over there by the first base foul line. Hope Martin unable to field it to begin with, went right towards the wall, tried to make it to third base, unable to get there. So Kauser is safe at third, and there goes Sanders with another hit, which will drive Kauser in and put her on first. So the Rangers tie up the ball game at 2 apiece. So the Rangers tie up the game at 2 runs apiece, which will bring up Jordan Ohio, which has that home run earlier in the game. And on that pitch, we call the ball just above her strike zone. Brown will try to recontain her composure. Try to end this inning as best she can. High gets a hold of it. And Hope Martin, it goes over the head of Hope Martin, who's unable to field it. And Sanders is headed towards home. And she is unable to get there. She's taken out at the plate. So a great throw from Martin over there to over down to the catcher, who is Allie Baird. Allie Baird is able to make the play at home plate and will stop the bleeding right there. So the Crimson Storm escape the third inning with just run and maintain high here as we go to the bottom of the third. SNU Welcome back to SNUathletics.com. So after a great defensive play at the plate, the Crimson Storm are tied up with the Northwestern Oklahoma State Rangers coming into the bottom of the third inning. And that one goes high for the first ball. So Garza and Sunby having their little stare down right here, and Sunby goes on a swing and a miss. Counts 1-2. There's the pitch, and there's
And the count goes up to 2-2. Here's the pitch, and Sunby gets a piece of it, and it's popped up high and is able to be tracked down by Hudson. The first baseman, Lacey Hudson, is able to track that down in foul territory and bring on the first out for the Crimson Storm. And here comes Sydney Toilolo, who had a home run in that first game. Today, she is 0 for 1 with a ground out. Sydney Toilolo pops it up inside the field and is able to be thrown out very, very easily. That's number 4, Jordan Haya, able to track that one down and take out Toilolo. And it'll bring up number 14, Kendall Freer Christopher, the second baseman. She's 0 for 1 today with a fly out, but she was able to get on base, but she was left there. And Freer Christopher gets one going high, and it is fair. Right on the right field line, and she is able to make it all the way to second on the throw. So Kendall Freer Christopher gets a little bit of offense going here in the bottom of the third. And Caitlin Brown will come up again. Caitlin Brown is 1 for 1 today. She had a hit in the last inning. Kendall Freer Christopher over there on second base in scoring position. And a good off-speed pitch is called for the first ball. Very, very close to being a strike. So another hit, and is able to be tracked down by Jordan Haya. So that was a rather quick inning for the Crimson Storm as they will take a seat and get ready to come back out for the top of the fourth inning. Tied up here at 2 runs apiece. We'll be right here, right back on SNUathletics.com between the Rangers and the Crimson Storm.
Welcome back to SNUathletics.com. Connor McKenzie here at Cyper Athletic Complex. Rihanna Reeves in for Hope Martin in right field. Their first appearance of the ball game here. Caitlin Brown on the mound going up against Madison McGraw. First appearance was hit by a pitch. See how that goes here. She takes a swing of the first pitch here. Fouling off way left. That ball came screaming off the bat. Thankfully it went foul. Otherwise she's probably got a good base hit here to start off the inning. And Caitlin Brown receiving the ball. Some instruction from the dugout trying to get something going here and get a quick, easy out. That ball fouls off the edge of the bat for strike number 2 here. Going up against McGraw. McGraw on her first outing here. Southern Nazarene earlier in the day went 1 of 2 and 1 walk. She gets a hit up here, back to Caitlin Brown at the mound. She flips it right over Hannah LeBeau's glove for the easy first out of the inning. It's a good start for the Storm. Getting an easy out there. A good pitch, good looking pitch there from Brown, giving her something she wasn't looking for. And they'll send Sarah Williams up to the plate. 0-1 on the day with a ground out. Sarah Williams, good night. A little close call there for Sarah Williams off that throw from Brown. That's going to hold there for strike 1. Never can be too careful here in sports like this where you come pretty close to a ball of a high speed. Never know what could happen, but regardless, seeing her strike 1, that ball goes off the edge of the bat for strike 2. Sarah Williams is 0-3 in the first game. 0-4 overall on the day. Did have 2 strikeouts against Kayla White. Let's see how she does here against the Armor. Caitlin Brown has had 4 strikeouts on the day. Has given up 4 hits and 2 earned runs through this game. Shot goes up the edge of the bat again, going foul. LeBeau just out of reach of LeBeau's glove near the bullpen of the Rangers. And that'll keep us here, 0-2. For Sarah Williams up against Brown. As you saw, line score for ain't going on so far. Southern Nazarene was down 1-0, but was able to change that as ball 1 here from Brown. They went up 2-1 in the second. Northwestern able to tie it up in the top of the third. Just able to grind out some runs against the Armor Brown. Now look to make that a common trend here as Brown trying to get this second out here against Williams. She goes down swinging. Strike 2. That'll be 5th strikeout of the day for Miss Caitlin Brown. Starting off very well for this inning for the Crimson Storm. That'll send Lacey Hudson up to the plate for the Rangers. 0-1 on the day. And 0-4 on the day as well, with 3 strikeouts on the day and a flyout earlier in this game. First pitch from Brown goes over the edge of the right side of the plate for a strike. Brown readies the 0-1. That pitch catches the edge of the plate again for strike 2. And Caitlin Brown having a stellar inning right here. With a strikeout and a ground out. Look to end it right here if she can. That ball catches way outside the plate, trying to get Hudson to chase, but she's not having it. We'll stay here at 1-2. Brown with the 1-2. She holds for ball 2. Hudson looked like she was going to swing at that one, but the ball just drifted outside. Smartly held back. Ball 2. And pitch catches inside, nearly clips Hudson's knees. You got to be careful there. Now with a full count for Brown, just like that. Full count here with Hudson. She goes swinging that ball, fouls off. We'll stay right here to full count. Caitlin Brown threw 3 2/3 inning pitch, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 5 strikeouts. Now 51 pitches. That ball catches just outside the batter's box to walk and send Lacey Hudson to first base. Sending Amber Mills up to the plate now for the Rangers.
Now batting number 6,
Amber Mills is 0-1 the day with a grounded and a runner on left on base. Similar situation here with Hudson stranded at first. That ball catches outside. And Allie Baird looking off Lacey Hudson, looked like she was going to run, making her know that she's keeping an eye out, not letting anything easy come about. That pitch catches inside, now 2-0. Amber Mills showing good patience, not going anything she's not ready for. That pitch catches high and inside, ball 3. Just like that, it's a 3-0 count in favor of Amber Mills. Halen Brown receives instruction from the dugout with a 3-0. Pitch goes right down the middle. Good looking throw there from Brown for strike 1. (3-1) for Brown. Pitch goes right down the middle, and she sends it right back to Sam Smith's glove. Can't handle it. Lacey Hudson rounding third. She will slide in safely to put the Rangers up 3-2. Amber Mills with the single and able to advance to second off the error from Sam Smith. That brought Hudson around. Or the lead run. They'll send Audrey Estes back to the top of the lineup. The bottom of the lineup, for the Rangers. Estes 0-1 on the day with a strikeout. That shot there by Estes pops up. Goes over the screen, over the bleachers. Fouls for strike 1. Brown ready. Shot there, fouls off again. I'll send us to 0-2. Brown readies the 0-2. That ball just glances off the bat. Good looking catch there. Logan Stumby able to corral the catch and end the inning. Stop the bleeding for this inning. Northwestern Oklahoma State takes the lead off the error handling the ball from Sam Smith. To the bottom of the fourth we go. Rihanna Reeves up to bat for the Crimson Storm. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to SNUathletics.com. Rihanna Reeves up to the plate for the Crimson Storm to lead off this inning against Madison Garza. First pitch there goes just outside the plate for ball one. As you can see the line score there, Northwestern Oklahoma State able to take the lead in the top of the fourth. Storm look to change that here with Reeves up to the plate with Hannah LeBeau and Kendall Stockstill to follow behind her. No, it's 2-0. Reeves goes swinging for strike one. Well, the 2-1. That ball goes off the edge of the bat, bounces foul. Nice catch there by Amber Mills. We'll stay right here at 2-2. Two just catches on the outside of the plate, moving us to a full count in this first at bat for Reeves. Then the 3-2 from Garza. Round of Reeves, good patience there, not chasing anything she was ready for. Send LeBeau up to the plate with one on. Garza with the first pitch here against the ball, looking to bunt. Goes off the bottom of the bat, bounces back. Foul. Stay here for strike one. And LeBeau sets her feet, ready to receive second pitch here from Garza on the 0-1. He gets a nice bunt up to Mills' gloves. She can't outrun it. Good sack bunt there from LeBeau to advance Reeves to second. I'm saying Jessica Thompson. Jessica Thompson now to the plate for the Crimson Storm.
Number 17, Jessica Thompson. Did they re-enter her? I hope they did. I don't want to go back to this. I assume they did. Did they change their defense at all?
All right, Jessica Thompson there, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, is going to hold for ball one from Garza. She receives the second pitch. The ball goes right down the middle for strike one.
Where's 15, 50? Yeah, okay. 21's at second. Yeah, we're good. I need short in the outfielders.
Again with the 1-1 pitch here from Garza. That ball goes right down the middle again. Now 1-2. Thompson can't afford to take many chances here. Garza may try to throw something she may not be ready for.
And left should be 8, right should be 23.
The 1-2 from Garza. Again, she is trying to get her to chase there. Now moving out 2-2.
Left. I usually bring my binoculars. They're out my bag. Need to start bringing them.
Garza with the 2-2 here against Thompson. Shot there by Thompson. Trickles over to Mills. Trying to throw Reeves out at third. She does. And secures the second out of the inning. Does advance Thompson to first. Smart play there by the Rangers, keeping players out of scoring position.
Challenge it, say it was obstruction.
Looks like we have a challenge call here from Coach Weber calling for obstruction at the base. And they do call her out, saying no obstruction. Good challenge there from Coach Weber, but to no avail. But they do have Thompson at first base for the Storm, and now up to the plate for the Crimson Storm, Kristen Shoemaker looking to get something going here with 1 on and 2 out, down 1 run. Going to hold there. That ball catches the outside edge of the plate for strike 1. Garza with the 0-1. She catches Shoemaker again, strike 2. Shoemaker's got to be ready for what Garza's throwing at her. You know, two trying to get her to chase, throws away outside for ball 1. Garza having a good outing his last couple innings, still only giving up 4 hits. Doesn't have a strikeout today. Just yet, she throws a high inside ball for ball 2. Garza with the 2-2. And a good throw there, trying to get a chase again. High outside ball for a full count. Shoemaker 0-1 on the day with a ground out, looking to change that here. And get something going here for her team with a full count. She goes swinging, able to get the ball off the edge of the bat. Staying here at a full count. Kristen Shoemaker 0-3 on the day. Has a runner left on base so far in the first game. And here, ball called inside for ball 4 to take her base. Good looking patience there from Kristen Shoemaker to advance herself and Thompson. With Sam Smith up to the plate for the Storm. Making a bad situation look good.
Now batting number 13.
Smith up to the plate. Has been walked twice. He's looking for a hit today against Garza. Thompson's going to take a seat as pinch runner Cheyenne Reynolds comes in. And Sam Smith looking to warm up a little bit and get something going here with these bats of the Storm. And possibly tie this ball game and maybe take the lead. First pitch there from Garza goes inside for ball 1.
You all right there? That must sound like a pretty intense conversation.
Garza with the 1-0. Ball goes high and outside for ball 2. Garza's kind of throwing this tendency to get behind in the count, trying to get him to chase something, but these experienced batters of the Storm just not having it. Expect something maybe in the inside here. No, she throws it outside. Estes going to have a conversation with Garza, try to regain her composure, put these balls over the plate. Again, the Crimson Storm with 2 outs. They do have 2 good runners on with a solid hitter and Sam Smith at the plate with a 3-0 count, which goes right over the middle for strike 1. Smith still sitting good with a 3-1 count. Like to see something happen here to possibly advance Reynolds to third. She gets a good shot to right field. That ball is going, and that ball is history. Sam Smith with a 3-run shot to deep right field to build this lead, get it back, and go up 2 runs, 5-3. What a shot there by Sam Smith. Garza threw a bit of an off-speed pitch Sam Smith's way, and she made her pay. Good shot there by Sam Smith. That'll send Logan Sunby to the plate for the Crimson Storm. Just like that, the Storm absolutely seized back the momentum in their home field. Not going away quietly, certainly. Madison Garza got to look to regain a bit of composure here with 2 outs. Now nobody on. Just got to look to get this out here, not try to play around. She goes behind in the count early, 1-0. Garza with the 1-0 against Sunby. She cracks it off the bat. Foul for strike 1. Again, Sunby here now with the 1-1 against Garza, trying to make something happen here. Just got the lead back. That ball just skips into the dirt again. Seeing a couple of those from Garza. Perhaps fatigue's maybe setting in for Garza with the pitches thrown the day before and today. Garza. It's Sunby swinging now. Count even at 2 apiece. So Garza with 2-2 against Sunby in a tight battle here. She gets the ball cracked up to first base, trying to outrun Lacey Hudson. She does not. She gets tagged out at first. That'll end this inning. Heading into the 5th. Storm up 5-3. Sitting pretty good going into the 5th inning. They were able to take the lead off the bat of Sam Smith with a 3-run shot. Peyton Garrett up to the plate for the Rangers. When we come back here to SNUathletics.com. Don't go anywhere. The bot out of right field. Ashley Potter into pitch for the Crimson Storm. Brown moves to first to handle the ball back behind the plate. And Peyton Garrett up to bat for the Rangers. Starts off the count 1-0. Shot there by Garrett. Flips up to Shoemaker's glove. She throws over to Brown for the easy first out of the inning. And a good start there by the Storm. Some sure hands there from Shoemaker. Able to field it cleanly. Get it over to Brown. Now it's a bat for the Rangers. Stephanie Kauser, 1-2 on the day. Was struck out earlier by Miss Caitlin Brown. Pitch there from Potter, glances off the bat, foul into the SNU dugout. Potter checking. Holds with the 0-1. Shot there again, goes foul. Just like that, it's 0-2. Just have to Storm players share a little bit of a laugh there from fielding the foul ball. Get back into place here to progress through this inning. Already with 1 out, nobody on, and 2 strikes here for Kauser. Ball catches on the outside of the box. When it was the 1-2. Again, a little note on the record here for the Storm. When leading after 4 innings, they are now 10-3. Look to continue that trend as this ball goes foul again, just on the outside of the foul line. So another interesting note: when their opponent scores 3 runs, their record is 4-6. At least 3 runs, the record is 4-6. A bit interesting tail of the tape here to see how the Storm go forward in the back half of this game, early in the 5th. Potter with the 0-2. Or the 1-2, excuse me. Make that 2. That ball just caught the outside a little too low there for what Kaiser was looking for. Not being fooled by what Potter's throwing at her. The shot there by Potter. Glance foul first originally. Came back into play, but I'll stay foul. Staying here at 2-2. Potter with the 2-2 here against Kaiser in a tight battle early on. Shot there goes right up center field, right to Sam Smith's glove. She secures the catch in the second out of the inning. So Kaiser will take a seat and will send Megan Sanders up to the plate. A dangerous hitter for the Rangers for sure. She 1-2 on the day with an RBI and a strikeout earlier against Brown. The Bo has a conversation with Potter. Not some words of encouragement, trying to get through this inning and not get complacent and think the game's just going to come to them. It's kind of the trend that happened in the last game with runners getting on base and making this game a little more interesting than what the score indicated. Good pop up there from Sanders. Shoemaker secures it. The top of this inning is over. For 1/2 of the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, no runs left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Storm up 5-3. Looking good off the arm of Ashley Potter. Sydney Toilo leading off for your Crimson Storm. We'll be right back here at SNUathletics.com. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to SNUathletics.com. Sydney Toilo leading off for the Crimson Storm in the bottom of this 5th. That ball catches inside at the edge of the plate for strike 1. Madison Garza trying to rectify what happened in the last inning. Sam Smith again had a nice 3-run shot to take the lead back here against Toy Low, opening up with a 1-1 count. Pitch catches way outside now for 2-1. Toy Low holds with 2-1. It's a nice crack at that one, but just goes off the top of the bat. Maybe swung a little slow there. Move the count now 2-2. That pitch catches way outside now, 3-2. Putting Toy Low in a difficult situation. He's got to wait for the right pitch. Can't be chasing. But Garza may be throwing outside to her. That pitch catches just on the other side of the foul line. Able to get good contact, but just couldn't swing all the way through on pitch there from Garza, staying here at 3-2. Again, Garza readies. Pitch here to Toy Lolo, up 3-2. Shot glances off the top of the bat. Staying here 3-2. Good battle to start the inning between power of Toy Lolo, the arm of Garza. That pitch holds down a little too low. Toy Lolo take a walk to first base. Good patience there, not going after anything she wasn't ready for. Let's unkindle Freer Christopher up to the plate for the Crimson Storm. So we got a pause for a minute, ladies and gentlemen, with a new pitcher coming in for the Rangers. Looks like it is Carly Murray for the Rangers. And also, possible pinch runner for the Crimson Storm, Alyssa Sines coming in for Sydney Toy Lolo.
Now pitching for Northwestern, number 20, Carly Murray. On to run at first base. For the Storm, number 18, Alyssa Sines.
So while Carly Murray warms up for the Rangers, we're going to take a quick break here at SNUathletics.com. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Kendall Freer Christopher up to the plate. Welcome back to SNUathletics.com. Kendall Freer leading off against the new pitcher, Carly Murray. Hits it over to Lacey, bunts it over to Lacey Hudson. She flips it over to Stephanie Kauser. Able to advance Alyssa Sines to second. Good sacrifice bunt there by Christopher. Now up to the plate for the Crimson Storm is Caitlin Brown. Caitlin Brown 1-2 on the day with the fly out. A runner left on base. Look to advance Sines here against the arm of Murray. And the pitch there by Murray goes down a little too low for ball one. That's an update here for SNU Athletics. Our baseball team out in Alva against Northwest Oklahoma State is scoreless through 4. A little different change of pace here in the second half of a doubleheader for the Crimson Storm. We'll keep you updated as this game progresses. Now the count now for Brown after this pitch, now 2-1. And Murray holding. As and Garza done for the day. 85 pitches. That's pitch from Murray. Goes a little too inside now. Moving the count 3-1. Garza 85 pitches, giving up 5 hits, 5 walks. Had no strikeouts and gave up 5 earned runs. Just the power of the Storm hitter is able to get the best ever. Carly Murray looked to finish the job here. The shot there by Caitlin Brown goes deep left. Had a chance for a home run, but just goes foul left at the last second. I mean, it was just an absolute rocket that Caitlin Brown sent. We just built this lead 7-3, but we'll stay here with a 2-2 count. The shot there by Brown pops up to right field line. What a snag there by Megan Sanders. And I tell you what, these outfielders for Northwest Oklahoma State can cover ground quickly. Peyton Garrett, one of the many culprits of that, able to make some incredible saves here throughout the day. Frustrating these Crimson Storm players. Rihanna Reeves now to the plate for the Crimson Storm. First pitch from Murray goes down low for ball 1. Reeves ready's the second pitch here from Murray. Shot there goes high and outside for ball 2. Murray ready to battle here early up 2-0. That shot goes right down the middle for strike 1. And Rihanna Reeves trying to make some more contact here. Got walked in her first at bat. She goes swinging now, strike 2. Moving the count 2-2 with no on and 2 outs. Up 2 runs in the bottom of the 5th. Storm can't afford to get complacent here. Got to be able to stay on attack mode as the pitch here from Murray. Reeves able to get it past Amber Mills. Lissa Signs rounding third, trying to score home. And she is safe. Rihanna Reeves with a nice single, able to advance to second off the throw from McGraw to Estes, not in time. As Signs is able to score and push the lead up 6-3. All of a sudden, Hannah LeBeau up to the plate for the Crimson Storm. The speedster and Reeves at the plate. Kylie Webb up behind her on deck. Pitch from Murray goes just outside the plate for ball 1. I mean, that shot there from Rihanna Reeves was an absolute rocket up the left field line. Not much has gotten past Amber Mills on the day. And that time it cost her, driving in a run. That next pitch here from Murray goes right over the edge of the plate. Strike 1. LeBeau with the 0-1 now. I think that 0-2. Excuse me, 1-2 is the count here. Murray raised the 1-2 pitch here to LeBeau, and that pitch goes way outside again, trying to get her to chase. Now 2-2. Shot there by LeBeau, goes off top of the bat, now foul. Staying here at 2-2. Murray with the 2-2. Shot there by LeBeau. Goes up the left field line. Rounding third, Reeves slides in safely, pushing his lead now 7-3. Good shot there by LeBeau. A nice base hit there. Just continue to push this lead. And, man, the Rangers' confidence got to be lagging here as they now got another infield meeting between the Rangers. And the Crimson Storm, the bats have certainly heated up for them on the day. Now 7 hits for the Crimson Storm just like that. If 2 runs have scored here in the 5th off the bat of Reeves, and then followed swiftly by LeBeau. He'll drive in Alyssa Signs, and then Reeves herself rounding from second all the way home. And it's just been an absolute stellar performance by the Crimson Storm. Just when you think that bats aren't necessarily heating up for them, they just throw an onslaught and a couple inning stretches against the Rangers. Now Kyla Webb steps up to the plate, looking to continue the trend here by her teammates, driving some more runs and extend the lead in this game. Pitch there just goes outside for Webb for ball 1. The wind's died down a bit here in Bethany as the pitch there just gets away from Webb for fouled off for strike 1. The wind is just absolutely been fluctuating a little bit. It was left to right coming in. There was a right to left and blowing towards center field. Now it's just dying. It's a part of living in the great state of Oklahoma. You never know what you're going to get. Here with the 1-1 from Murray's, Webb goes swinging for strike 2. And the crazy thing is about these last couple innings, they put in a couple runs. They've been 2 outs in the game, so it's been playing into the glove of the Rangers defenders. They just have not been able to collect from the batting these Storm players. As now we see ball 2 for Webb. And Carly Murray readies the 2-2. 1 on and 2 outs. Got to make something happen here. She gets Webb swinging for strike 3. Able to get out of this inning and stop the bleeding temporarily as the Crimson Storm taking a 7-3 lead. Heading to the top of the 6th. Don't go anywhere when we come back. Jordan Hay up to the plate for the Rangers. We'll be right back here at SNUathletics.com. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to SNUathletics.com here at the Cypress Athletic Complex. Crimson Storm having 2 impressive innings, scoring 3 in the 4th and 2 in the 5th. Now they come to the top of the 6th with Ashley Potter taking the circle. Her first pitch of the inning goes way inside, almost hits Jordan Haya, who's gone 2 for 2 today with a double and a home run. Her second pitch, however, has some heat on it coming off the bat of Haya, and it's just fouled. Just went off the wrong side of the third base right there. So that'll be 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs yet. Haya showing that she has a little bit of power, able to get it over the fence. Next pitch, however, is a ball, so it brings the count to 2-1 in favor of Haya.
We didn't do it last year, didn't do it in 14. I don't know if we did it in 14.
And Haya does get a hold of that one, and that's going all the way back to the fence in center field. Will she be able to get there to second? No, she's not. The ball is mishandled. Ball is mishandled by the second baseman, Kendall Free Christopher. So Haya gets another trip to second base again on the throw. And so that will send Madison McGraw, the left fielder, number 8, to the plate. Got an update from our SNU baseball team. They're up 3-0 in the top of the 5th. Trying to look for another conference win. So Potter will set up for another pitch. She dribbles that off foul back towards third base, and Toilolo, who is there to make a play but goes foul, so it's unnecessary. So they'll even up the count at 1 apiece. So the SNU Crimson Storm have opened up a 7-3 run lead against and that time Toilolo is there. And Toilolo was looking at second base to try and take out Haya, but instead turns to first base to take out McGraw. So that's the first out of the inning. Very smart play there by Toilolo. First out of the inning, and brings Sarah Williams, a designated player, up to bat.
So nothing in 14, 13? 13, 14, or 15. Yeah, that's what he's saying. Okay. So, yeah, we haven't swept a GAC.
And there's a great hit. Just goes foul by Williams. Had a little bit of air under it and was sitting well to just fall right in front of the left fielder Logan Sunby. However, it was just foul.
Oh, but we're not moving quickly. Not even close. I know, but it's 10 after 4. Yeah, especially with Potter in the circle.
Next pitch by Potter just goes over the glove of Toilolo. However, Sunby there to stop the ball, and I think it just grazed the glove of Toilolo, so it had a little bit of velocity taken off of it, so Sunby was able to field it very easily.
Now batting number 17, Lacey Hudson.
Keeps Haya honest and at third, but moves Williams up to first.
Throw her out at second if she goes. We'll let that run score at third. We need outs.
So Potter trying to save this game. And that one just goes foul by Lacey Hudson, the first baseman, number 17. So the Rangers swinging at most every ball so far. So the count is no balls, 1 strike. 1 out. Down 4 runs to the Crimson Storm, who have opened up a impressive offensive streak. And an off-speed pitch is going to get another. Off-speed pitch is going to grab another strike for Potter.
No, they're in the bottom of the fifth. I apologize. Count is now. How'd it go? I'm not sure. I got at least 0 and 2. Oh, really? Is it 1 2? No, I don't know.
So Lacey Hudson will take a quick little time and have a little practice swing, regain her composure. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And there's the stolen base.
Stolen base,
And going for. So on a very quick series of events, the stolen base turns into a steal, brings the runner at third home. So Hale will score. However, the runner going from second to third, that would be Williams, is able to advance from first to third. Thought that she was called out by Toy Lolo, but however she obstructed the back, so she will stay right there at third. So the score now stands 7-4, still in SNU's favor. And there's a little dribbler up to first, and it goes home, and she's got her. Shoemaker threw it to Hannah LeBeau to take out the runner at home. That will advance Lacey Hudson to first. 2 outs so far in this inning. Still 7-4 after that impressive play to prevent it from a 7-5 scenario game. Amber Mills, number 16, the third baseman, now approaches the plate. And it just goes a little too inside to be called strike, so the first ball against Mills is called. Next pitch by Mills is a hit right up to, let's see, I believe that was Freer Christopher, giving it right back over to the first baseman, and Caitlin Brown, who was able to pick her off. So that will end the inning for the Northwestern Oklahoma State Rangers. They will take the field in the bottom of the 6th coming up next after scoring just 1 run in the 6th inning. And the Crimson Storm will approach the plate to open up this lead, possibly a little more, and possibly their last at-bat of the game. When we come back, we will have the end of the 6th inning when we come back to SNUathletics.com. Welcome back to SNUathletics.com. We're here in the bottom of the 6th inning with the SNU Crimson Storm up 7-4, up on the Rangers of Northwestern Oklahoma State. Up to lead off the 6th is Kristen Shoemaker here at the bottom of the order. Shoemaker, the shortstop, used to putting down those sacrifice bunts. However, no one really to sacrifice for at this point. So Shoemaker is 0 for 1 so far on a ground out. However, she has reached base on a walk. So the count is 2-0. And there's the first strike against Shoemaker, so they can bring the count to 2-1. So Shoemaker is looking at a 3-1 scenario. Basically looking at a free chance to take a good swing if she feels ever so inclined, which she does, and it hits right over to the shortstop, and she is able to be thrown out really quickly by the shortstop, Jordan Haya. So Shoemaker will take a seat, and the hot bat for the Crimson Storm, Sam Smith, will approach. She's got 3 RBIs on a home run today, as well as 2 walks. So Sam Smith just having herself a great 4-game series against the Rangers. And the first pitch against her delivered from Carly Murray is a ball. 1-0 scenario. Delivered and just a little bit more outside for the first strike. So nearly identical pitch, just a few inches difference between a ball and a strike. Brings the count up to 1 apiece. And Sam Smith gets a hold of that and is safe. Shot it right up there to the second baseman, number 21, Stephanie Kauser. And was able to outrun her throw to get to first base. So once again, she gets on base for her hot streak to continue. One more single just to add to her impressive 4-game series. And it brings up Logan Sunby, the left fielder, up to the bat again. And she wants to lay down that sacrifice bunt. However, on a mishandled pitch by the catcher, Sam Smith will steal the base. She will steal second and very, very easily with no threat whatsoever. Estes unable to hang on to it. And Sunby trying to get a little bit of a ground ball right there, just fouls it off just off to the left. So she will head back to the batter's box with Sydney Toilolo on deck. So a quick little coaching moment between Sunby and the assistant coaches for SNU before she'll step back into the batter's box. Next pitch. Sunby is thrown out immediately, and Sam Smith is able to go to third. So on a fielder's choice, Sunby is done. However, Sam Smith will advance to third. That pitch was hit right to Carly Murray, who easily tossed it over to first. Sam Smith too quick and got to third without much opposition. So Sydney Toilolo will step up to the plate. 2 outs against her team. Now the first pitch from Murray is a strike, so it's Sydney Toilolo looking for another big hit. She's 0 for 2 today. She has a walk, a fly out, and a ground out against her after hitting a home run in the first game today. And there's that ground ball, goes right by Jordan Haya, and that will drive in Sam Smith. So Sam Smith will score another run for the Crimson Storm and double double Northwestern Oklahoma State's score. 8-4 is the count.
Now batting number 14, Kendall for Christopher.
That brings up Kendall Freer Christopher up to the plate.
Now we just need a ground ball to like second or short.
And the first pitch from Murray is a strike right down the middle. Freer Christopher today is 1 for 2. She's able to get to second on a sac. She also owns a sacrifice fly out, ground out, and was left on base once today. Another strike against her. After the first ball against her, it's 1 ball, 2 strikes against Kendall Freer Christopher. Next pitch by Murray is a swing and a miss by Freer Christopher, and that will end the inning for the Crimson Storm. So we go to the top of the 7th, and the Rangers of Northwestern Oklahoma State are down to their last 3 outs when we come back here to SNUathletics.com. Welcome back to SNUathletics.com. Here on the top of the 7th, the Rangers, once again, they're down to their final 3 outs of the ball game, down by 4 runs. And the first pitch by Kayla Wyatt, who will come in to try and end this ball game, making her first appearance in this ball game. She pitched the entirety of the first one. And that ball is going to be called a strike. So 1 ball, 1 ball, 1 strike against number 11 for the Rangers. That would be Alexis Hayes, the pinch hitter. And Hayes hits that right behind her into foul, so that brings up 2 strikes against her. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs yet. And there's a swing and a miss, and there's 1 down. 1 down for Kayla Wyatt before this game is over. SNU looking for their first ever GAC 4-game sweep against any team whatsoever.
Thank you for jinxing that. Watch, now they're going to score 5 runs in this inning.
There's that first pitch against number 2, Peyton Garrett. Peyton Garrett today is 0 for 3, a strikeout and 2 groundouts. She fouls that one off. Looks like it caught a piece of either the umpire or, oh, I'm being told that she got a little piece of the head of Hannah LeBeau, and and Caitlin Brown went over there to see if she could still check out what 2 was. Gave her a little slap on the shoulders, all in good fun. So Hannah LeBeau seems to be okay. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And so there's the second ball. The wind has effectively died down, except for one little flag still flapping in the breeze over there. So 3 balls, 1 strike against Peyton Garrett, the center fielder, trying to keep her team alive. And which she will walk. So she will take a little leisurely stroll to first base. And that'll bring up Stephanie Kauser, the second baseman. Kauser today is 1 for 3. She reached base once, but she also has a strikeout and a flyout. So she has a hit on the day as well as two at bats where she failed to deliver. So Kauser will be looking for a second hit. She fouls the first one off. So Wyatt will stare down Kauser again, and Kauser will foul off another one, bring the count to 0-2. And Kauser will foul off another one. So now it's just a battle of Wyatt and Kauser. Can Kauser get a hold of one, and can Wyatt put one past her? Kauser trying to keep her team alive with Garrett on first. And that, trying to get her to chase, throws a ball on the outside. It's the first ball of this at-bat. Kauser fouls off another one, so no actual strikes being thrown against Kauser just yet, just all fouls. So Hannah LeBeau will have a little chuckle with her pitcher and tell her that everything's okay, and come on back behind the plate. Count is 2-1, 1 out. Trying to get her to chase for a second time. She ties up the count at 2 apiece. So you want to be thinking that Wyatt might want to put Kauser away as best she can right here, in which she does. So Kauser is done for today, and that is one more out and one away from ending this potential 4-game sweep. And the Rangers' hopes lie on Megan Sanders, the right fielder. Megan Sanders today is 1 for 3. She has a hit as well as an RBI. However, she's also had a strikeout and a flyout today. And the first strike delivered from Wyatt is a ball. And there's the first strike called by the umpire today against Megan Sanders. Megan Sanders, once again, all the Rangers' hopes for avoiding the sweep rely on her. And after a bobbled pitch by LeBeau will allow number 2 Peyton Garrett to easily steal second. So 1 ball, 1 strike, or excuse me, 2 balls, 1 strike against Megan Sanders. And a swing and a miss brings it within 1 strike of the potential sweep. Kayla Wyatt trying to end the game right here against the likes of Megan Sanders for the Northwestern Oklahoma State Rangers. With a man in scoring position. Tries to get her to chase on the outside to put the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And she fouls that one straight off. Going right behind our press box here. Megan Sanders trying to stay alive against one of the better pitchers in the GAC. And walks Sanders on a high and outside pitch. So that'll put Sanders at first, Garrett at second, where she stole, and brings up Jordan Hea, who is very, very dangerous today. She is 3 for 3 thus far with a home run, 2 doubles, a stolen base, and an RBI. So if you're the Rangers, you want no one else swinging the bat right now. And a swing and a miss by Hea. Calls the count at 0-1. Wyatt very aware of the danger that is presented in the form of Jordan Hea. And the next pitch. Few arguing with the call that should be called a strike. Nevertheless, it is a ball. Evens up the count at 1 apiece. Here it is, and there's a swing and a miss for the second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Kayla Wyatt in a position to end the game. All depends on next couple of pitches. And there it is, swing and a miss, and that's it. The Crimson Storm have just pulled off their first ever GAC 4-game series sweep. At this point, the Crimson Storm have won 5 games in a row. That's huge for the Crimson Storm to put them back in the race for a spot in the GAC tournament. The big stories today were Sam Smith and Kayla Wyatt. Sam Smith once again keeping the hot streak that she's had all these 4 games, and Kayla Wyatt once again showing how much of a great pitcher she is in the circle. She reaches her ever elusive 600 game milestone and surpasses it by a few more strikeouts. So the Crimson Storm started off this this series on a nail biter 1-0 game. Won the next game in another nail biter fashion yesterday, 6-4, and win both games today in decisive fashion. So that's going to do it for us here at SNUathletics.com. So the Crimson Storm get their first ever GAC sweep. They'll be in action. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. They'll be in action at Oklahoma Baptist on Tuesday, March 29th, and then they have a trip to southeastern Oklahoma State before they return home on April 8th and April 9th against the East Central Tigers. And we will be here to bring you that as well as having another game against the Oklahoma Baptist Bison before going to Henderson State and closing out the regular season against Ouachita Baptist before having the GAC tournament. So that will do it for us here at the Seipert Athletic Complex. Once again, the Crimson Storm complete their first ever GAC sweep against the Northwestern Oklahoma State Rangers. For Connor McKenzie, I'm John David Hale signing off. You have a great day and roll Storm.